How did you feel when eventually this club you've been part of for many years was demoted by the Ghana Football Association for alleged match fixing?
I was not too worried, but I was disappointed in that group of players that they will use their future in gambling. The playing body went to gambling with their match.
Did you believe that the players were involved in some match fixing?
It's the players who told us.
That they told us that they were involved in the match fixing.
Yes, this one bet, including with our team manager. So we have to sack the whole team. At the end of the day, I went to the disciplinary committee meeting.
So the FA was not wrong in demoting their lives, were they?
We were not the cost. It's the players. We reported the players to Nima police station. And they said, once the thing is on the national television, we should rather leave it to GFA. So we sent the story to GFA. I was part of the group, and Della, we sent the message to GFA.
So if you did your investigation, you sent a report to the FA.
And names.
You sent the names to the FA and everything goes in. It means the FA were right in shutting down Interlives and said because this is an entity that is breeding talents who are into betting, and which is inimical to the game of football. So the FA were not wrong then.
They were wrong in a way.
How?
They didn't conduct their investigation well.
You gave them a report.
We gave them a report.
You gave them a lead.
We gave them a lead.
They trusted your lead.
And we proved to them.
And they decided to use it against you.
It's wrong judgment. It's not every judgment that is right. You can judge a case and you are wrong.
So
that's why people go to appeal.
Are you suggesting that the FA could have sanctioned the players and left the club?
Their point was that they went to play the game in the name of the club. That is our fault.
That's truly the point.
So if you excuse me to say, you go to commit a crime, is it your family who sent you to go and commit the crime?
But they can come and arrest your mother or your father
because
you are not there.
But after investigation, they will know that you are a bad boy.
No.
And that is your character.
If I commit a crime, they can come and pick my father for the
Yes.
crime I have committed.
If they don't see you.
If they don't see me, yes.
Yes.
If they
But
don't see me.
if your father hand you over to the police, this my boy has gone to commit a crime, deal with him. Why should they leave your kid and arrest you?
The entity Interlives is associated with the players. The players went there to represent the club. Whatever happens, positively or negatively, is on the image of Interlives, not only the players.
So the entity arrested the players, sent them to the authorities, deal with these people. These are the evidence. If you don't have evidence, then what you are saying, I will believe what you are saying. But we have the evidence, we have names, we have circumstances, we have mobile money list of transfer of money that went on.
But Emmanuel Nigo, go something like that.
What did they do with it?
He's nowhere to be found.
That's what I'm saying. I interview him. You know he's a chief. He removed his standards and swear by his kinship. That he knows nothing about what happened. We went to MTN, mobile money, whatever it is, and we saw how the money was transferred through him to the place. We presented all these things as evidence.
So he gave the money to the players. In what capacity was he giving money to your players?
He was not the team manager. He was a supporter.
So how can
that day we didn't go with the team because we were fighting relegation, and it got to 5 matches before the end of the league, and we're telling them each match they win, we pay them 1,000 Ghana cedi. But the betting was giving them more than the 1,000 Ghana cedi. So they snubbed our 1,000 cedis and they were betting. That was the reason why we were going down.
But did you realize that most of these players, right, when they went to CAS to fight the decision, they won the case?
It's not all of them. It's one person, and it's Kotoko who fought for Richmond.
I wrote to CAS.
You wrote to CAS.
And CAS sent me the ruling.
And what names did they show that they petitioned?
There are many.
The number of people who petitioned CAF.
Maybe
they add the numbers together. In fact, that that we have got over that. Are you get what I'm saying?
Yes.
And that is not the only vision of the club. Don't you see we are bouncing back with a new crop of players? And even after this incident, the team is getting stronger and stronger and stronger because we have vision, we have plans, we have program, and we know what we want out of football.
So this was the email that Cass sent to me. That Alex Sasso was your player.
Yes.
Felix Abuska was your player.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
There was also Mohamed Zakari, Shaibi Tawfiq, Fahad Ibrahim, I know very well.
Yeah.
Ricky Dakwa, Eric Esu, no, they are not your players. Amos Kofi Nkrumah, Kofi Wusubana Hemi, Kwame Moses, Ampim de Costa.
Those are Goldfields players.
These are Goldfields players. Azigopoko Jima, Solomon, Mohamed Belu, Solomon Efriye, Emmanuel Owusu, Samet Mohammed, Paul Asari De Vries, Amos Adai, Abdul Kadri Mohammed, Isa Ali, Mr. Richmond Lamse.
Yeah.
This was the list the Court of Arbitration sent to me when I wrote to them about the rule. And in fact, I was actually the first person to report the story of how FIFPro was fighting for the players. So if FIFPro said these players, there was no enough evidence for them to be sanctioned, clearly Inter Allies, if you said you have evidence and you submitted it to the FA, then you were also wrong in that case.
In what sense?
You were wrong in the sense that
let me ask you a question.
Tell that
Did
there was
FA,
no enough evidence.
Did you get in touch with the FA?
The Ghana Football Association?
Yes.
In fact, let me tell you something interesting. I actually knew the Ghana Football Association was going to demote Inter Allies way before it happened.
Look, a painter came to my house to come and paint my house before the league was started. He told me that we are the next club that will go to relegation. Before the league was started. I swear to God. I won't lie in front of camera. So what you are saying, telling me, you also heard before the league was even started. So this is the situation in which
I'm referring to the demotion. when the incident happened, you can ask some of your
officials.
The
demotion was a butter on the bread. But we were told, you see, like you want to do something and something happened and the thing happened. You have it in your mind already that the thing will happen and it happens. So
no, I am saying that in this instance,
yes.
You know, speaking to people, sources within the Ghana Football Association had told me that they were going to use Inter Allies and then AshantiGold as scapegoats by demoting the two clubs, no matter what was going to happen. And in fact, I spoke to some of your officials. You can ask them. I'll be surprised if people didn't know that you were going to be demoted.
I'm telling you that a painter came to my house before the league was started, that we are the next people who go to relegation. So we knew about it. But does it stop us from running the club?
So on what basis did the painter say you were going to be
Do I know?
Relegated?
Do I know? We have our club.
Is it a spiritual painter?
I don't know, but it happens. So did I believe it or I didn't believe it?
You believed it?
Yes, but it didn't stop me from acting. We were doing our job. You see, in Inter Allies, winning the league is not a big deal. You know, we qualified to play in Africa in terms of the knockout. We and Kotoko, the knockout back in the day.
Was it the 2014 season when you made a final to the FA Cup?
FA Cup. We qualified to play in Africa.
2014.
But we gave it to one of the clubs. We were not interested. Our business is these young
players and putting them out.
I look at myself and I see them. I see them as frustrated kids that they have talent that they have to develop.
Did the demotion affect Inter Allies, the image of the club, your businesses, your network?
It affects our image. But we bounce back.
You sure you've bounced back?
We've bounced back. We are still moving players. Are you going to see? We have bounced back. We are still moving players. Because the players are they are our focus. I pass through what they are going through. And I don't want any footballer who has talent, God-given talent, to waste it. So I told you I use football as sports evangelism. I preach to them how God can turn their life around. Because I'm a living testimony.
2 questions more, then we'll wrap up this conversation.